Some types of plants and animals are able to tolerate acidic water and moderate amount of aluminum. Others, though, are acid sensitive and will be lost as the pH declines. Starting at a pH of 6, basic form of food dies such as mayflies and stoneflies. Now going lower at a pH of 5.5, most fish cannot reproduce, and young fish have a difficulty staying alive. At a lower pH of 5, the entire fish population dies off, leaving them buoyant and visible on the water surface. At a pH value of 4.0, very little life is left, only the most acidic tolerant species thriving. But for a thriving field, things aren't over yet. Remember, most life has dissipated, leaving very little to no food for the survivors. Acid rain could affect the food supply for species, for example, frogs. Frogs are one of the amphibians of the aquatic environment and can sustain themselves underwater, even at a pH of 4.0. But the frog's main food source, mayflies, which can't sustain in an environment at a pH any lower than 5.5. When lakes are contaminated with acid rain, all mayflies will be wiped out, and no food for frogs. This then leaves the food chain incomplete. So for the most part, acid rain has a negative effect on aquatic and forest areas. There are numerous ways how acid rain can affect the economy. Acid rain can potentially kill large numbers of fish in aquatic areas, which could significantly affect the ability to sell fish. People rely on selling fish for their income, and without fish produce being sold, then they will lose their jobs. Vast productions may come to a halt, affect many employees' work revenue. Crops could easily become dead because of the effect of acid rain, losing necessary nutrients and minerals, as I said earlier. For farmers dealing with this situation, this will make it hard for them to sell quality crops. Damage to buildings because of acid rain, dry precipitation on limestone can lead to increase in maintenance cost. And lastly, acid rain can cause damage to a car by corroding paint and makes cars look dirtier. For the most part, acid rain damages the flat surface of a vehicle. The only solution to this is to replace the coat of car paint with acid rain resistant paint, but in turn, the cost of vehicles will increase to compensate for the cost of resistant paint. Electricity primary source of energy comes from fossil fuels, coal, natural gases, and oil, which in turn burn chemicals that are released into the atmosphere to create acid rain. One important step you can take is to conserve energy. You can do this by reducing your use of lights, computers, televisions, and video games. All these necessities use electricity from primarily the same source, such as fossil fuels, but encourage your parents to buy equipment that uses efficient electricity, specifically Energy Star label equipment. These necessities use electricity that is more efficiently generated from wind turbines or is generated by hydroelectricity. Hydroelectricity is made from the movement of water.